set it free. Flow like a butterfly, sting like a pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. Do it for my mama, do it for my father. Family affair, my whole family in here. I do it for the block, do it for the soldiers, do it for the sport, do it for the coach. I'm undisputed, yeah, I'm undisputed. Do it for my father, do it for my mother. It's a family affair, my whole family in here. I did it for the past, I did it for the future, I did it for us all. That's why I'm undisputed. Pound for pound, pound for pound.
I'm Todd Grisham, and we're going old school tonight here inside the Grand Theater. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. First up, we have Lightning Hands, and they will enjoy a reach advantage, and they'll be facing Steel Jaw. This fight will take place in the lightweight division. Always fast hands, quick reflexes. Who can beat the other fighter to the punch? That's usually who's going to win. And they will enjoy a power advantage.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
First up, we have Lightning Hands from the United Kingdom, and they are the Undisputed champ. Coming off a TKO win in their last bout, looking to do the same here tonight. Up against them, Steel Jaw from Cuba. The last time we saw them in action, they lost by a TKO. Let's see how they bounce back here.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it.
We welcome you to this. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? These two fighters are made for one another. So here is the champ defending the title yet again. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Chad does not score. Nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the...
And there's the bell for round 2. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. The jab doesn't quite connect. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. This with that jab. Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Back and forth they go. This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Left jab is landing at will. Perfect counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance without a doubt.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he misses with that jab. They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
We have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. That jab doesn't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. No secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Well done with that counter shot. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
So much firepower here. Nope, that jab not going to score. He misses with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the...
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. He threw a punch and just got countered. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Nice counter. Punch and just got countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned? On to the 6th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven. Missing with that jab.
going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Caution being thrown to the wind. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes. And there's the bell for round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch could change everything in this battle. They're both trying for a knockout. He misses with that jab. So far, both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That jab misses. Perfect counter shot. Swing and a miss with the hook. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. You don't want to trade shots. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Defense is not an option for these two. And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown. And there's the bell for round 9. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Straight right just misses. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Good counter punching. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. All offense, all the time. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. That jab gets blocked. This is a high-octane battle. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. It's round 10. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Miss with that jab. That jab won't score. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. That jab doesn't score. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Tried to score with a jab. Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
This is when you talk about championship material.
This is the 11th we've entered the championship rounds. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Jab misses. Throws the jab and doesn't score. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Incredible work rate. That jab won't score. Do you believe what we're seeing? Perfect counter lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right.
There's the bell for round 12. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight, so...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Stumbling around on Bambi legs. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then...
Oh my God, Johnny! This may do it! And down goes Steel Jaw. Oh my goodness, I want to see that one more time.
I need to see that again.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Look at
Oh my God, Johnny! And now going for the finish. And Steel Jaw has been dropped. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
I've got to see that again.
It's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough...
Steel Jaw couldn't take any more. Down he goes. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again. Because a TKO, to me, it doesn't tell us the full story.
Ladies and